Greetings. This isn't a beer review as such, because I think I've already talked about this one. But what I wanted to, I just had a thing of wanting to talk about Weissbier, wheat beer, because it's come into my kind of like drinking experience over the last few years. Probably started with Blue Moon, the Belgian wheat beer. But most wheat beers that I see on the shelf, because I spend most of my time in Lidl and Aldi, but I do go to other shops occasionally, is the wheat beer is German in the main. Now, I really like wheat beer, Weissbier these days. I'm a big fan. When you first try it, it can be a little bit odd, I think, but and that's what I thought the first time I drank it, was it's a bit of an acquired taste, but there's something about it I like, which made me go back. And what you get with wheat beer is generally a fairly hazy, almost New England IPA looking drink, but it isn't anything like New England IPA really. Other than in the mouthfeel and the carbonation are quite similar, the flavours are completely different. So firstly, you'll get the aroma of like banana with a subtle bit of like caramel, maybe, but there's also spice in there, so kind of like cinnamon, clove, those kind of spices. Which, when I say it to you like that, you'll understand why odd is the term. But it works. It's really nice. And this one from Lidl, this wheat beer, is authentic German wheat beer. It's just called wheat beer. And it's the same brewery in Germany that makes their Perlenbacher. So it's their little contract brewer for a chunk of their own brand stuff. I had a quick look on their website, and they also do a lot of different types of beer, obviously under their own name. They don't just, with my glasses over here, they don't just brew for Lidl. And they are the Frankenthaler Brauhaus. This is a 5% wheat beer, and when Lidl have it in, it comes in their beer festivals, their Alpine Fest and Oktoberfest. You'll find this in the store with the other one, the Fest beer, which is really good as well. So this is a basic wheat beer. They haven't called it Weissbier on the can, but because Weissbier is exactly that, wheat beer, one wonders why, really. It also doesn't say on this one that it's brewed according to the German purity laws, but looking at the blurb on the can, there's nothing in it. There's no additives. So hopefully it is. But looks good in the glass, doesn't it? And with Weissbier also, what I find is if I go into a pub I'm not aware of, don't know, and sometimes you look at the list of beers and they're just like all generic, Carling, Foster's, all just horrible muck like that you wouldn't want to touch, with some ropey kind of like ales and stuff that the mass produced, like I don't know. Anyway, if there is a Weissbier on tap like Blue Moon, wheat beer on tap like Blue Moon or like Erdinger, then you can be sure it's a real quality drink. And Blue Moon on tap's delightful. I really like it. They generally serve it in the nice Blue Moon glass with a slice of orange. I haven't gone for a slice of orange with this one. When you got a bottle or a can of Weissbier, a nice kind of like part of drinking it is that if you've got a smaller glass like this, you pour out the first bit, and then when you get to the bottom of the can, it gets stronger because it settles. The beer settles, and I don't know if you can see that on the top, but what I've just poured in there is kind of like coloured orange. That's because it's all any sediment, anything like that. And you want that in there because it really boosts the flavour. And yeah, the flavour of that it's gone smoother, and there's a bit more about it. So this one is a fairly basic Weiss beer, wheat beer. It's, like I said, 5%. When they get this in, it's a really good fridge filler. It's good to have like 3 or 4 cans of it, because you will drink them, tend to have one first of the day, because it sets a really good benchmark in terms of what quality beer you're looking to enjoy for the evening. I don't tend to go drinking loads these days, especially when I'm at home. I'll have a few, but when I'm out, I just can't cope with the volume anymore like I used to. So I look for quality over quantity these days. I would rather get really nice beer and sit in the pub and watch my mates drink 2 pints to my 1, and they're throwing anything down their neck, and I'll be drinking something as nice as this with any luck. So my thoughts on wheat beer. Has anybody got any thoughts that they'd like to share with me on it? Have you tried any? It'd be good to hear. Here's to you.